Hey guys, hey, it's late, it's hot, I'm in a sports bra. If you're clicking on this post, you're going to see a lot more than just me in my sports bra. This is a full forewarning for anybody who is going to be clicking on this. There is a lot of extra skin. There's a lot of me showing you my extra skin. There's even like fupa. Technically I show you that. There's these poor bastards. I show you those without showing you the actual nipples. So like, if this is not the kind of video that you want to watch, then this is not the video for you. Feel free to click right on up there and find something else. I'll even link some kittens or something right around here for the squeamish of you, but I'm pretty much figuring if you clicked on this video, you know what you're getting in for. So I am almost 4 years out gastric bypass. I started off at over 500 pounds. Today I'm sitting still close to 300, and I have had a ridiculous amount of skin. I live with a ridiculous amount of skin. I live with a lot of skin infections. I live with a lot of skin breakdown, like in the creases of my arms. Lots of boils and pimples and stuff like that where my skin rubs together. These videos, I make one pretty much every year. This will be number 4. Yeah, so I've had a panaculectomy. I had that 2015. Yeah, I had that in 2015, and they took off 21.6 pounds of skin off the bottom of my tummy. You'll see the scar. I showed that as well. So yes, I have 3 fans down here. It is almost 86 degrees in my living room. Yeah, it's that hot. So I do a little bit of talking, and then I actually show you something where a lot of people don't. Not only do I kind of show you the breasties, you know, the 2 tube socks filled with cottage cheese, and you're welcome. I also show you kind of like what the fupa area looks like. I already said that, but I get on the floor and I show you kind of how misleading it is when I stand up compared to when I lay down, and like how much of that is my muscle and how much of that is actually my fat. So I really wanted to make this video for anybody who's considering having any kind of weight loss surgery, or somebody losing a lot of weight, what this can kind of be like. You know, you can have a little neck badge up here. I still have a lot of fat in my face, thankfully, which keeps me looking a lot younger than if I didn't. You know, a lot of and a big booger in my nose. Is it gone? No more bats in the cave? No, we're good. So, yeah, so a lot of weight loss people will get the big deep lines here when all the fat leaves their face, and then they get the jiggly bits down here, which are all, you know, they look a lot older than they are, because, you know, you lose all the stuff and you need filler to put it back in there. So, and since this is the first video you guys have seen since last week, I got them nails fixed, girl. Oh yeah, sexy. My husband filmed some of it. I filmed a lot of it. There's only one part where I'm not talking, or like 2 parts where I'm not talking, and it's only for like 2 minutes, but you'll see kind of why. I didn't have me talking through it because I was in the living room like I am now, but my mother-in-law was like over here, and my husband was playing a video game, and we got 3 fans going. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully the noise of the fan isn't too irritating. This was a very hard video for me to film, and like I said, probably one of the hardest that I have ever actually done when it comes to skin flicks. Just mainly because I have to come to terms with how much skin I'm left with and how much fat I'm left with. So people in clothing, you know, you look at somebody in their clothes and you're like, oh man, they look fantastic, but clothes hide a lot of issues, and I've said that many times before. So I love you beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. If you're keeping on watching, all of my skin stuff will be after this. The very end is where I show kind of the fupa area, and I show the boobs. So if, you know, that's not an area you want to see, I would click off probably, I'm going to say like right after the floor one. So when it'll cut, and I put a disclaimer so that way you guys could have a choice. So I will talk at you tomorrow. Bye. I'm going to kind of show you my butt without trying to show you my butt. So my butt isn't one of my worst features, thankfully. My husband likes it, so that's all I have to say about that. But my legs, Lord Jesus, my legs. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out a way to sit you guys up here so you can kind of see what I'm dealing with. So this is all just straight up extra skin. The top here has some fat left in it, but this down here is all straight up skin, all of it. Look, like I would need them to, see what I'm saying? Like that's all just hanging, swinging, extra skin. Same with the other side if you were to do it from the back. Make sure you guys can't see my girl stuff. Like all that, all this swinging stuff is extra skin. And I'll come back to the front. I'm gonna show you from here. All this, all of that is just extra skin. So I wanted to do this video. This is actually a lot more stressful than any of the other videos that I've ever done on my skin. I think it's because I had regain and I just felt really bad about myself. You know, like when I'm standing up, like my stomach looks huge, right? But when I'm laying down, like there's nothing left in this. Like, you know, this is where my muscles come out. Like my muscles right here. So that's where my hernia is, and everything is just kind of pooped out. But, well, I hope that helps somebody. Oh, and then some of you guys keep asking me about my peniculectomy scar. Looks good to me. Over a year old. Yep. Yep, still have tiny dog ears on the side. But other than that, there's my belly button. I like to keep it. But yeah, so alright guys, I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I'm terrified to finish uploading this, but it's important, so be kind. Be kind to me. This was not easy. I kind of think this is probably the most anybody's ever shown. And for good reason, because it's terrifying. And I will talk to you very, very, very soon. Bye. Okay, so this part is the part that upsets me probably the most. And so I have pretty big underwear on, just so you guys can kind of see. This is just extra skin. Like all this, and I know I can't like specifically show you because I'll get flagged, but like all this is extra skin. All of this. Like look what happens when I like pull it up. See? And then all extra skin. So I don't know how to show you.